Welcome to East Coast Oak Reviews. Today we're doing another episode of Will It Mix? So tonight we're going to be taking any type of alcoholic beverage and mixing it with whatever we want. We're going to be doing liquor, juice, tea, soda. Um, you can do a cube of beers, whatever you want to mix together. Pretty much how it goes around here. So yeah, we'll start off. Actually, I'd like to welcome the panel. Sorry, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers.
Cheers, Miscellaneous. Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, Bumpy. Alex, the beer master.
What's up, my everybody? Appreciate you. Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. All right, so yeah, we'll dive right into it. We'll present what we got, what we're mixing tonight, and then we'll go back to like open bar, hang out, shoot shit, and cheers, everyone. So start off with miscellaneous.
Yeah, legit Andrew.
All right. So I finally broke down and bought a bottle of the peach creme. I was on the hunt for some other stuff, and oh wow, look at that!
Ooh,
It's a bright color bag.
I gotta get that actually. I'm to think about it, Andrew.
It's just paper.
I gotta get that. So,
I told my that's for another time. We won't talk about that here.
Oh, me, Andrew.
Different. Not used to that. All right. So I don't know. Let's see BV on this. 35%, 70 proof.
Can I see the bottle, legendary Andrew? Please?
Creme. What's this? Peach.
Oh, nice, awesome, peach, awesome, sweet.
Haven't had this product. I don't think I'm gonna try it straight.
Try it straight real quick, Andrew.
Pretty good. I have that.
Oh me,
I don't know.
you know I'm ball busting you.
Nice and sweet.
It's
Drink
smell
it straight. I drink it straight all the
product.
time. Come on.
anyways. It smells very peachy and not like alcohol. We're gonna, I don't know. Not about that much there.
Drink a little sip though, real quick, before you pour stuff in.
I'm not doing that.
Andrew,
I want to dissect it at a later time. Today is
All
not
right.
the day.
okay.
We're mixing it. And what I have here is Snapple. I don't know what exactly this is. It says all natural. This is their kiwi
That's
strawberry.
good stuff. I already had that.
Yeah. It says free of artificial sweeteners and flavors. Flavored juice drink from concentrate with other natural flavors. New to me. I don't know. Why not? Peach.
It is good,
strawberry,
legendary
kiwi.
Andrew. I've had that a couple of them this past
Good
week.
tropical with it.
Good stuff.
I guess. I don't know. And that's what I'm drinking on. I don't know if it's any good. I mean, strawberry, kiwi, peach. How could you go wrong, right? It just might not work. Well, goddamn. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it delicious, legendary Andrew? I can see your smile.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just fucking around. I'm not trying to bite that guy's stuff. That's pretty good. No shit. We'll find out. I gotta get the ratio down, but this is pretty sweet and flavorful for a
Yeah, snap.
liquid that looks like that. Flavors are good. I don't know how much of that you could drink, but it tastes really good.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. No worries. It's the gauntlet. The gauntlet.
It's been a long day. Look at that guy. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, but he's normally awake enjoying the show. He's sleeping right
Good
now.
old white boy.
Legendary
Cheers, Miscellaneous. Now we got Bumpy.
Legendary Bumpy, it's your turn, buddy.
All right. Well, earlier on, we did an examination on the Bourbon County brand Cherry Wood Stout. This comes in at 14.2% ABV. Still a little bit left over, and threw it in the freezer just to chill it because mine was super warm at 80 degrees. So now it's chilled. I don't know. I'd call that probably about 6 to 7 ounces left. And what I'm going to do, because there was a foregone conclusion that there wasn't as much bourbon barrel note in this beer. Unfortunately, I don't have any bourbons in the house, but I do have some Bacardi Oakheart spiced rum. So we're going to turn this into
Close enough.
a double barrel aged imperial stout.
Hell yeah. Exactly what we love.
All right, let's give this a little swirl. Just 'cause it's been sitting in the cabinet. We'll put about an ounce, maybe a little bit less than an ounce.
Hey,
in.
legendary Bumpy. I'm curious. Do you have some
0.75
gin in
ounces
the
in.
house, Bumpy? Do
What?
you have some gin in the house to try?
I
with?
do.
You don't want to put that in there.
Don't shoot me. I'm just trying to help.
Not today.
Don't shoot me, Andrew. I'm
All right.
shooting.
So then we swirl it up.
Oh, shit.
This thing's definitely not going to regen any head. All right, now let's give this a smell. I may have just made a big mistake.
No, you didn't.
Woo!
Yeah, right?
Let me move. Let
That's
me
a
move
guess
anything
when
that
you
just
get
has
to
rum.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So this
Give
is
yourself a high five.
so you get you get in the chocolate notes. It does dilute the chocolate just a bit, but there is chocolate notes in there. You get in the sweet molasses from the rum. It adds molasses, spices because it is a spice rum. This made it more sweet and decadent smelling. Now, when I take a swig, this could be totally wrong, but yeah, this is like chocolate, rum, molasses,
That's exactly. what
tiny bit of that plum character, leather, oakiness as well from the brew, because the brew had the oaky
good.
notes already. Yeah, so cheers. Let's take a little sip and see what the hell happens here.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, everybody. Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, let's see what the ABV is on this rum.
Bet you it's
35%, so it's not too high.
20. Damn it. I was about to say 25, but I was wrong.
It's the same ABV that I'm rocking here.
Cheers.
Oh, drunk 1 year trip. Keep it up. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you ball busting. I know you have a history of ball busting me, but seriously, ball buster Bumpy.
He thought he was thinking.
Come on.
The aromas are a lot better than the flavors. It's the rum kind of takes
Took
over
over.
a bit too much. It kind of dilutes it even more. It's more of a watery base. Not bad. I mean, it's like it makes the rum taste good, or better at least than drinking just straight rum. Because it does add chocolate notes to it. The alcohol is still pretty well hidden. I'm not getting any super booziness on the palate, but it's definitely diluted the base beer even more. And even some of the rum notes aren't really coming through as much. But it's it's like a little bit of a chocolate with slight molasses. It took away some of the bitterness from the brew as well. But yeah, this isn't working super well.
You should try it, legendary Bumpy.
Yeah, it was a shot in the dark.
Well, everything is shot in the dark when it comes to these series. In my opinion.
This is true.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's been a long day.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Cheers, we'll be all right. We'll move on to Alex. Alex, what do you got to mix today?
Well, we got Avagash. No, Alesmith Brewing. The what's it called again? It is the Speedway Stout Imperial Stout. So I'm looking forward to trying the variants. But so let's pour this up. We all know what it looks like, but why not? I'm gonna get more of it, I hope, or at least more of this and maybe the variants, because I want to try the variants. There is variants of it, as we all know. All right, let's pour this up, shall we? In the Alex, official Alex the Beer Master glass. And Alex Beer Master, it's approved, if you get my meaning. Thumbs up proof. So let's pour this up, shall we? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, that's
You gotta open the can first, yeah.
exactly legendary Bumpy.
Now, pour it in. Pour it in.
That looks
Like a big old frothy head.
That sure does. Obviously, and then I'm gonna turn it into a barrel age version. I like homemade barrel age version.
What type of is that? Apple?
No, I wish it was, but it's not. It is the original that I always drink. It's the vanilla. This is the second time I've had it. Well, second buy of it, because I drank the whole thing with you guys and stuff like that over the months, and this is my second round of it. Hoping to try other flavors, which is the one that legendary Andrew has. All right, let's pour this up, shall we? Okay. Close that up. A little bit more, and then I'll spin it around.
Yeah, a little goes a long way with. Let me tell you.
All right. Spin this around. Good news is it's a hard head here. It's not exploding. It smells like a regular stout. So is it going to taste like a bourbon barrel aged? We're going to find out. Well, it's time to try it out, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
If it's not enough after you taste it, then add just a little bit more.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Wow. That is your own homemade barrel-aged beer. I might put a little bit more. Hold on. Wow. That is enough, but I'll put just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. It has a great flavor, though. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see what it's all about now. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. That is how you do it. Taste that. I mean, honestly, as Legendary Bumpy has said, that the stuff that he's drinking overpowered the beer. But this one does do that as well. But it's not as bad. It's very tasty. You do taste the little warminess, but that's not from the beer itself. I believe it might be from the beer and also the barrel age making the rum in it. Oh yeah, I over it. And then you also, if you drink that, you taste that chocolate. So it's a good beer, very tasty. It's actually tasty without the barrel age as well. Because like I said, I'm looking forward to the variants of this beer. I think I'm looking forward to trying that as well. But this is really good. Oh yeah, taste that chocolate, and you taste a little bit of bourbon, barrel aged, homemade style. This is delicious. Very good. Obviously, you can get this. You can get the. I don't know if there is a barrel age. I'm assuming there is because there's different variants. And again, this is delicious on its own. So I'm looking forward to drinking the variants as well. And maybe do a mix if I can get this and the variants and do a mix with the legendary Tanner again. That would be even cool too. Appreciate you. And I'll give you a rating next time around. Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. Awesome, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. So tonight I'm gonna do a little whiskey sour. Of course, I don't have all the ingredients, but I'm gonna do the Four Roses small batch. I use this whiskey maybe probably one of the other episodes, but I got something else different to mix with it. If you guys saw the thumbnail, I'm gonna do a decent amount of bourbon.
Ooh.
So this is the Four Roses small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, crafted from 4 select bourbons, 45% alcohol by volume, 90 proof. It's distilled and aged by Four Roses Distillery LLC, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, USA. Go and check them out. You can go to fourrosesbourbon.com. And then pour it up some off-brand orange juice. You know, it's orange juice, whatever. So I'm going to see how this works out. We got my little stirrer still in the glass. I got some ice cubes. Top it off with the orange juice. Stir it up a little bit. And I've actually never done this before, so I'm excited to see how it is. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, real nice deal. Whatever that means.
You're a jokester, drunk one. Appreciate you.
This actually is pretty good. Definitely get the orange juice, but the caramel and the vanilla of the bourbon start to come out. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, caramel, vanilla. It's like toffee mixed with the orange, citrusy aspect of the drink. A little bit of tart, like that tart flavor on the back end, combined with a little bit of an astringency. But I'm just a really big fan of orange juice in general, and the orange juice definitely does a great job cutting through that alcohol, and you pretty much get no alcohol on it. Yeah, that's really good. I do like that. The bourbon actually stands out a lot more than you would think it would. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. Caramel slash toffee, vanilla, and citrusy orange. Works well together. I can see myself actually drinking a decent amount of this and just kind of slinging it back. Normally, I kind of chug orange juice itself. It's got a little bit of that bourbon note to it. Definitely adds a little bit more of a complex flavor. And like I said, it doesn't really taste like you're drinking something that has alcohol in it, but tastes good. So yeah, we'll go back to this, and we'll just hang out and talk about our cocktails. Maybe if you guys got some other stuff to say about your what you're drinking, maybe some other topics maybe you want to talk about, or
it was so what I did. I mean, it's not working. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it doesn't work the way that I did it. The aromas were nice. The flavor, it's just not good. It's drinkable. It's drinkable. But if this was like a mixed drink in a bar, you'd be like, why the hell did you just ruin my Bourbon County, you piece of shit? You know. So this could definitely work because as a home brewer, I know, you know, when I do something I want to mimic being barrel aged, I add a certain amount of whiskey or whatever, wine. Even I've done wine with stouts. You add a certain amount to the mix, but it's like a 5-gallon batch. So I did something with 6 to 8 ounces worth, and I poured too heavy. I should have done a lot less, you know. So I mean, this could definitely work, especially knowing that the nose was so nice. with the proper balance. It really would make it taste like it was double barrel aged for the most part. Just adding the proper portions, that's just you just have to trial and error, unless you have some type of mathematical scale that will pinpoint exactly how much for how much. But
so now you're saying you added too much rum, you think?
Too much rum for the amount that I had, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think it would have worked a lot better if I had a full bottle.
If you have a full bottle, yep.
And added 1 or 0.75 ounces. I think it would have blended a lot better. It would have added the extra notes without overdoing it and diluting. Like everything's just diluted. I mean, it definitely makes the spiced rum easier to drink, because I wouldn't just take shots of spiced rum, because that would do that whole thing to me. But so this definitely makes the spiced rum easier to drink, but it totally destroyed the flavor of the beer. But it could work with the proper blending for sure. I think breweries would definitely do this versus barrel aging, because that's a long process that takes up a lot of real estate, a lot of time. But there's laws out there that you can't just blend liquor with beer, because they're two separate alcohol.
But you know what? People have done that. I drank. What's it called?
There's never been a professional brewery that's ever done that, because it's against the law.
So wait a minute. The beers I've been drinking that based off of tequila, that's a lie?
They're
probably a
aged in tequila barrels, or they have some type of flavoring.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, Bumpy, you do know it all.
Use a tequila barrel, right? They could do a tequila barrel. You just can't add actual tequila in.
Yeah, you can't just dilute your brew with actual liquor.
Hey,
They're two separate licenses.
These guys do know it
beer
all.
license for alcohol and the distilling license is totally separate. They're all taxable. It all goes towards paying the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will not let that slide.
I mean, listen. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get too political, but it's only beer. It's only alcohol. Everybody's going to mix it, regardless what you say, anyway. Because
as a home brewer, we can do it, no problem.
Exactly, because you're not selling it. You're not selling it. You're doing it for your own.
And it's all stuff that I've already purchased and paid taxes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like for your bourbon barrel aged beer that's behind you, that I want to drink some more of when I come to your house again. That's freaking phenomenal.
Oh, I could do that actually after I finish this, because that is a different. That is a better blend.
You could do that.
I'm talking about the barrel aged.
It's already it's a blend. It's a Willet mix. It has the.
I'd like to hear what you had to say about that. You could do that for sure.
Tanner,
you tried it too, Tanner, right?
I know. Yeah, I have tried it. It was very good.
Tanner, you've been to his house. You've obviously tried the same stuff I did.
Oh yeah,
really delicious.
I'm not sure how much John and Ellie drank of it, though. I could pull that tap handle and have it go.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, if you drink, John,
it could be empty.
If you drink a lot of it, you can always make more, because I'm going to be back again.
Yeah.
And the Land Shark of beer.
Get back into brewing again. That's
yes. So the Land Shark of beer could be around too. I'm not just into food now. So you got to be careful there, Bumpy. You got to make sure you got yourself ready.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and dump this, because I'm not enjoying it that much.
I
would rate this.
Bumpy,
I'd probably give this like a 70.
Wasting it, you just go.
Give this like a 70 out of 100. I mean, it's drinkable, but it's
Alex.
Just doesn't.
It made it into a chocolate spiced rum, but the spice.
Alex is telling you to chug it.
Just chug it. So you don't have to waste it.
No.
You owe me then. You know me then.
How's your drink going over there, Alex?
It's fine as long as Bumpy owes me. No, all seriousness, no. I like to have fun. This is really good. I poured a little bit more of this. I should have put more rum, but that's enough. I mean, but it's really tasty. I kind of like it the way it is now, because it tastes good with the bourbon, but I also like the taste of this actual beer. So it's very tasty with the beer and also without the bourbon. But there is plenty of bourbon in there. But I poured some more after I did a couple with you of the shots. But it's very good. I mean, I don't know if you can get
AleSmith.
yeah, if you can, I'm looking for. I mean, honestly, if you can, that'll be good because if we hang out in person, we can drink all of these beers, including the variants. I haven't had the variants yet, though, so I can't tell you if they're good. But this is good, though.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything from them. I haven't seen anything from them either.
Well, this is my first. I think this is my first beer out of it, out of the Aerosmith series. I don't think I ever had Aerosmith. You know, Aerosmith, not Aerosmith, Aerosmith.
Yeah, that's a band, I believe.
Oh yes, it exactly is. It would be a perfect spinoff.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Aerosmith. But no, yes, this is a good beer. I'm looking forward to trying the variants and maybe get more of this to age. I was going to age this one, but I just figured screw this. I'm just gonna grab it and give it a shot with the bourbon I have. So, because I want to join. Yeah, I know you said you don't care, but I want to make it official. You know, make it.
No worries.
You get on spray 'em. And that is delicious. That's all I gotta say. What do you think about yours, Legendary Tanner? I'll give my rating next time in a few minutes, but I want to hear about you. Oh, you know, it was good.
It's pretty good. I did like a shot of whiskey, a little bit of orange juice.
You put a lot of whiskey in there, I thought.
Yeah, there's ice cubes too, so it kind of looks like there's more in it.
That's true.
I'll give it like I give it like a 94. I feel like too many of them, you might start to get like that.
That spinning feeling.
No, like the heartburn. You know, orange juice. You don't want to drink too much orange juice. But the flavor is really good. The orange juice flavor definitely worked very well with the bourbon flavor. The caramel, the vanilla, toffee.
Cheers, you got it. Good.
There you go. Yeah, there was a little bit of a astringency on the back end. I'm guessing from the barrel of the bourbon.
So you did taste some bourbon at the end.
Yeah, like I said, it was more like the astringency of the bourbon on the end, which wasn't overly astringent. Then there was also a little bit of that orange juice on the back end. It's really orange juice forward. The orange juice definitely does a great job kind of overpowering the liquor itself. And if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily like whiskey, I could see mixing it with orange juice because it almost completely annihilates the whiskey flavor. You get a little bit of it, but you get more of the sweeter notes out of the whiskey. And the orange juice totally gives you that slightly tart, sweet, juicy flavor.
Oh yeah.
And it works well together, I will say. And it makes it pretty crushable. Like I said, the only thing is I wouldn't want to have too many of these because it might start.
No, because you'll get sick or drunk. I don't.
So what did I give it a rating? I'll give it a. Did I give it a rating?
I think you did, but I want to hear the rating again because I think you did say it. But
94. I'll go with 94.
I think you said 94. Yep, you did.
All right. It was between 93 and 95. I'm gonna go with 94 though. So.
Well, me, I'm gonna give this. Yeah, you could taste that little bourbon, but it's not as bad now since I poured a little bit more. The beer. I'm gonna give it, and it's nice and creamy too. Not because of the bourbon, but it's creamy. I'm gonna give it a 95. Very good beer because I mean it's very good in the on by itself, but it's very delicious when you barrel age it, when you make your own barrel age, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
Like orange juice. Okay, that's what you're pointing. Okay.
Yeah, nice and thick.
So a 95 it is. And if you can get AleSmith Brewing, please do. Try their variants. I don't know what they taste like, so I don't know, but this is good. Let me know what you think of this one. And obviously, when I do a review of the variants then obviously I'll say let me know what you think of that one as well. Good stuff. It's a 12% though. If you do not want to drink a 12%, this will not be a good beer for you. Just to let you know, because obviously I'm notorious of drinking 12%, 14%, 15% of all of us were notorious of that. So we're not innocent. That's all we got to say. And you know how legendary Tanner is. He's doing his beer reviews on his channel. And obviously he did say he's going to do some more whiskey reviews. So stay tuned for that too.
Yeah, try to pump them out a little bit more.
Yeah. But no, I don't. I like your beer reviews better, but I will do the whiskey reviews with you too, because that's pretty cool too. Because it's still that's what your channel is. I think it's West Coast beer reviews, something Q or something that means whiskey. So
West Coast.
What? Yeah, West Coast. So yeah,
East Coast, Alex.
Oh no, never mind. East Coast. It's one of those. It's one of those coasts.
I've decided just to have some discount nachos.
Discount nachos.
Oh, is that the beer?
Yeah.
There you go.
And I did a little pour of my homebrew there, but it was like all wine stuff, so it was definitely not proper. It's been sitting around for almost 2 years, so
what the beer?
Yeah.
No, his homebrew. He said
my homebrew.
I drink your.
It's been a while. It's been a while since it was last poured. It was when Tanner and Anelli were over my place. It was the last time it was poured. So everything.
Oh yeah.
So you have 5 feet of hose, and it's just sitting there. So if the stuff's not used, it just sits there, and yeah. So
Bumpy.
the pour that I did was
a year, not 2 years, because I've used it a year.
Huh?
It's 2 years originally from you, but
well, yeah, I kegged it like almost 2 years ago.
Right, you kegged it 2 years ago, but 2 years later I drank it with you and whoever else was there. Drunk one. Deliciousness, though.
Where did miscellaneous go?
I don't know. He dozed off, I guess. They make a message to Legendary Andrew and make sure he's golden. Let me message him. I'm not gonna call him because who knows where the hell he's at in his house. Because I don't want.
He might be doing something.
Yeah, it's been a long.
So I'll just message him, not actually call him. That'd be weird. All right, let's see.
Woo. Thank God Wednesdays only come around once a week.
Yeah, right.
The Wednesdays are just killing. Oh my God.
Hey, Andrew, you still there, my friend?
Hey, you guys did an examination.
Find out in a second if he responds.
I have been thinking that though. Wednesdays very busy with the 2 shows. Well,
3 shows.
Oh,
no, normally the 2 shows. Beer Man.
No, you got 3 shows.
No, I'm saying before I started doing my.
Before you started doing it, yeah.
Well, I started my shows in 2019. Well, no, yeah, 2019 because I hanged out with the legendary Brandon and Trish and Bumpy beforehand, and then because prior to that I did a video way before I met you guys. I put it out on YouTube and I freaking had an anxiety attack. Next day I took it down. So it was like me on the beach, but I regret that. I should have saved it till I was a YouTuber, but whatever. So got rid of it. But you guys saved the day. Oh, well, not just you, Alan, too. All you guys nagged me. Do beer reviews. I said, screw this. I'm going to do it. Break my fear anyway. Why not?
I'm glad you started doing them.
Well, no, because I had Alan. I got legendary Bumpy. I got legendary Brandon and Trish. They were on me and make sure I was able to do it. And I was happy because if they didn't, I would still be scared. And you got to remember, Bumpy remembers this. He remembers seeing my vent on my ceiling. This is way before your time. He saw my feet. everybody saw everything because I was like literally scared, literally. And then eventually, I broke my shell completely and put my whole face.
Yeah.
There
You
you go.
didn't just break out of your shell. You buried your shell.
I buried myself
In
before
cement.
I broke out. Exactly.
You know, you buried that shell in cement.
Yep, and came out. Jesus. I'm happy.
Now there's no putting. Alex is like, what the hell box is that? The box that you can't put it back into.
I could if I decided to be shy again, but that would be kind of freaky because then I would have to stop my channel and people wouldn't like that. If it was like 2 subscribers, yeah, it'd be okay. But no, I'm way past that. I had 60 subscribers before I even came to YouTube. One of them was legendary Brandon and Trish. Speaking of them, I still want to hang out with them again. I miss hanging out with them. They're my good buds. But if I'm up there, I'll hang out. I don't care. Hang out with them. Hang out with them together. I don't give a damn. Hang out apart. I don't care. I love my peeps. Cheers.
Too bad Easter's over.
Bumpy. You're bad. Oh, man. So, Bumpy, I was curious. Did you ever try this beer yet?
Yeah, I've had that.
Did you ever have the variants of it?
I had the bourbon barrel aged variant on tap.
Okay, you never had it in the cans yet. Okay, so you had this.
I had this regular Speedway
right, exactly in the can or in the bar, but you didn't have the other
in the bottle. Yeah, it was years ago that I had it. It was in the bottle.
Well, I never seen the
It was
bottle.
like a 2000. I think it was a 2016, 2017.
Oh, before I started doing my stuff. Okay, yeah. Or hanging out with you guys anyway. But if I get the variants, I'm hoping you can get them because if I do, I'm going to do a re-examination with you, Bumpy. And Tanner.
Well, we don't get Ale Smith anymore, so.
Well, then your state owes me then. I'm just kidding.
It was years ago. We got them for a short while.
Well, we could probably order them, most likely.
We'll do that online ordering because, beer is expensive enough.
Well, no, I'm saying if I want to do examination with you, I'll have you order. Otherwise, don't worry about it. There's no need for it. No need to order. Unless you're going to do examinations or if you feel like you need
plenty of other beers we can get that we can check out.
Do examinations with. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but I want to try the variants and see if they're even worth it anyway. Legendary Andrew hasn't responded. I think he's in dream world.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of getting it's almost 11 o'clock.
I think it's time for me to do my sign out once the legendary Tanner does his thing.
Well, no, you go ahead and shout yourselves out. Shout out some other people if you guys want. Maybe some last thoughts on what you're drinking tonight. It was a little bit of a later show, and it's getting a little bit late, so maybe we'll just wrap this up kind of early. So,
well, it kind of is late anyway. It's not really early, bud.
Yeah,
because we are
we'll wrap the show up early. It's only been 38 minutes.
Yeah, so it's almost an hour.
So,
almost.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So, my thoughts on it was a good beer, and looking forward to doing some variants of it. I've been wanting to try this. I've had a couple cans, and now I'm going to go to that store again and try to find some variants of it.
How did it work with the vanilla whiskey, though?
That worked pretty well, actually.
What did you give it for your rating? What was your rating again?
95, I think.
Did you rate it?
Yeah, I think so. 95. It doesn't matter. I'll do it again. 95. It's a good beer, and it's a good beer on its own. It's a good beer when you when you barrel age it, when you pour stuff into it to turn into a barrel aged beer. Very good stuff. Very, very creamy. I mean, creamy enough to I can enjoy it anyway. So if you can get it as a regular beer too, as well, do it. Not, let me know what you think of it if you can. Yeah, somebody did the shout outs and stuff. So yeah,
You did your shout outs?
I think I did.
No, we didn't. I didn't
Oh,
hear
we
it.
didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe we didn't.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
Yes, we did chocolate covered pretzels, Food Friday. Bring any beer you want, and don't forget Johnny Boy. I know you're not used to this, but it's not going to be 10:30 in the morning right at this moment. It's going to be 7:30 at night. So if the Johnny Boy does that, so yeah, who knows? I might do this now Sunday in the morning, but even if I did, I'd still join for the Johnny Boy at 7:30. That's what you want, because I want to support that Johnny Boy. So yeah, if you don't know who Johnny Boy is, it's John and Nelly.
It's not Johnny Boy.
Well, Johnny Boy is my nickname to him. So obviously, so if you don't know who that is, that's okay. It is John and Nelly, known as Georgia Beer Reviews. He normally does start Sunday at 10:30 in the morning, but this time it's going to be 7:30 at night, Eastern Standard Time. So get your stouts on, get your porters on, just like if you would do in the morning.
Yeah,
So-
and get your pants on.
Oh. Awesome, Bumpy. I like the spin. So yeah, so get that going, and who knows? Maybe I'll do Stout Sunday in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. Until Johnny Boy decides to take over that again, because that's still his show. So we'll see what happens. Because it's between me and Ron Terrio and Johnny Boy and me, so, and whoever else decides to do the show. So yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Alex.
And I'll do my sign out and all that when the show's timed. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Didn't you just leave?
Yeah, so I'll shout out first off Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. He's got a show coming up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a beer session, so he'll just drink some beers in session, whatever he chooses to drink. Basically, it's just back to back, sometimes back to back to back to back beer reviews. So like I said, 8 p.m. Eastern Time over at Miscellaneous Brew Reviews tomorrow night. You can check out that show. Right after that, you got Leprechaun TV.
Yep, Leprechaun TV.
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun. I like it. I like it.
He does his hot seat. He'll have a guest on sometimes. Sometimes it's not a guest on. Last week he was making some street tacos. Looked wonderful, beautiful product. But typically with his hot seats, he'll have a guest that he kind of like talks to, interviews, whatever. So good show there. Good guy. Leprechaun TV. Lep TV.
Yeah, if it's Leprechaun TV, Lep TV, you'll find it either way, because it has the green little circle and it has a leprechaun in the middle, I think.
With a red
So-
beard. But then my own promotions, 50-point inspections. Those are my videos I put out on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Bumped Road Breweries channel. That's my channel. A little show called New Brew. So just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. Bring questions as well. If you're in the panel or if you're in the chat, you can throw out questions. Your question may be used to be part of the show, because that is part of the show, is asking the panel members a question, just running through, seeing what they say about said question. They're random questions. Nobody knows ahead of time, typically, as to what's going to be asked. So yeah, that's that. Cheers. Thanks for having me on, Tanner. Next time I will definitely have something that I will enjoy a lot more.
No worries.
Oh,
sure.
guys, I'm still thinking about doing that new series. You guys know this, but a new series called what's it called? Mix with Alex or what? I'm trying to think what it was. It was a new series I wanted to do, and you were there, Bumpy, and I said that.
Yeah, I can't remember what the. Anyway, it's been a long day.
It wasn't Will It Mix because I don't do copies. I do my own thing. Because that's
Mix and match it, more cuvee style.
exactly. Thank you. Mix it, match. Hoping that one day we'll do that series.
More cuvee style. I think you said it was more on the beer side. I think you were saying.
Well, no, it could be anything. Mix and match.
All right.
Because it's going to be more beer side, but yeah, I want you to mix it whatever you want to mix, right? If it's beer, whiskey, whatever. Even though I am a beer channel, I still want to support my peeps. I want them to mix it whenever they want. But that's if I decide whenever I just do the series, I have to make sure it's a day that I'm not busy. It's just make sure no one's not doing shows. I don't want to step on people's toes. That's the thing. So I want to do a spin-off off of My Food Friday instead of doing. I mean, I still do Food Friday, but I'll also do something else as well, and on another day. And that would be Mix It Match with Alex the Beer Man. I would love that, right? If it's beer or
call it. I think we said mix and match it. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. Mix and match it with Alex.
And I'm sure I'm not the first person to do this style of show.
No, but it's still mix and match. It's not.
Go for it. I'll be there to support you.
Yeah, but I don't know what I don't know what day I should do it because it's kind of hard.
Being a
at this age in life, I've got to try not to kill myself.
I'm not killing myself, Bumpy. You're gonna owe me when we meet again.
Wednesdays are killers. I mean,
Fridays are killers too, and you're still there, so it doesn't matter. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Being new to the beer community and doing these live streams with you guys, it's definitely been kind of hard to.
Right, but I want to do mix it.
Also, yeah, you gotta pick shows that are. You gotta pick time frames that are suitable to you. Like you said,
but I always want to please my people.
That are suitable to everyone else.
Exactly.
You want a panel. You want people to come on. You want people to hang out with you. And you also don't want to be doing shows at the same time that other people are doing shows.
Exactly. I want to support my peeps, not piss them off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. But yeah, Bumpy, I thought what you were bringing would have worked out pretty good. They do have a lot of they do have not a lot, but they do have some rum barrel aged imperial stouts. So,
it definitely would have worked.
Knows that.
Like I said, based off the nose, it definitely would have worked. It's just you need to have the proper amount. You can't have one overtaking the other.
Would work too. A Boilermaker is pretty much the same thing.
Oh, I've done a Boilermaker. If you go to
drop a shot of whiskey and a beer, I've done that. That was actually I believe that was my first YouTube video was a Boilermaker.
Legendary Tanner. If you go on one of my live stream things or not live stream videos, I did a Boilermaker. I've only did one episode of it though. I want to do it again, but I did it a year ago and it's freaking delicious.
Yeah, if you go to my channel and you look at oldest, you
but a lot of your videos you took down, I believe you said, Legendary Tanner, from back in the day.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the oldest, you go on the filter, you go to the oldest videos. I believe my first video is actually a Boilermaker.
I'll take a look. Because some of them you took down because you
it's not long ways, it's straight ways. It's like the camera filming. I didn't. And then I actually got a comment. Someone was like,
well, you just started coming to YouTube at that point.
Turn your phone sideways when you film. Ever since then, I started filming sideways. But yeah, it's.
Tanner, but you have to remember, you first came a YouTuber with the beer stuff. Obviously, you've done other channels on your channel because I've obviously subscribed to your other channel, not channels because I can't find the other channels because you didn't show me, but I did subscribe to one of them. Obviously, before you even came, Tanner, the beer stuff, or whiskey stuff. So yeah.
Well, I started working at a liquor store, and I started getting into beer reviews, whiskey, all that type of stuff. Different liquor reviews. Whether it was Irish cream, Scotch. Scotch was another big one that I started
Do you
getting.
have a Scotch behind you, Legendary Tanner, or just whiskey?
Yeah, I got some Scotch. There's a little bit of Scotch right here. Like
in that black bottle, right? Or no?
Yeah, and I've actually had. I've. Those are just the ones that I've been holding on to. I haven't finished, but I do have a decent amount of reviews on other Scotch bottles from the past that I killed off. But yeah, if you guys are ever interested, check out.
What's the bottles on top of the shelves? Because I can see on top of your head.
Those are all bourbon. All these are.
Those are all top.
Did you already review them or not yet?
Those are all top shelf things. No,
Legendary Tanner, did you already review them?
For the most part, yeah, a lot of those have been reviewed. Some of them haven't been reviewed yet. Go on my channel, you'll see a lot of different whiskey reviews. Ever since I've been hanging out with you guys, I've been doing a lot more beer reviews.
Well, Tanner, you could continue to do your beer reviews and your whiskey reviews. This way you could please the whiskey review community and the beer community. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
I
yeah,
mean, it's hard.
I try to do. So I try to do for sure. So shout outs for me. Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing a brewery review.
What's that brewery?
I haven't thought of a brewery yet. I'll be on other live streams throughout the week or next week.
Yeah, but I need to know because I need to know.
No, I know you'll know. Everybody will know. I'll have it out before Wednesday.
No, because I could be able to understand. I do my beer shopping on Saturdays. You know that.
I'll try to figure it out.
I'm not trying to be mean, but
no worries. I'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. The reason why it takes me a little bit because I don't just say, "Hey, we're going to review this brewery." I like to talk to the beer community. I like to talk to the group chat and find out common breweries that everybody can get to try to get as many panel members on here. I try to be a little bit more considerate towards the people who actually show up to my shows. I try to find breweries that the people that are normally on my shows can get.
I'm trying to do that though, Tanner. Trying to anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, you're definitely one of those people that I put in mind when I'm trying to find a brewery to review next time around.
True that, brother.
But
you already proved that because we did Founder, so that's out of the question, at least at the moment.
But besides that, I do my Saturday night Rate That Beer, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Every other Wednesday, it'll be Will It Mix, and then every other one will be the brewery reviews. So just look forward to those different live streams that I do. I'll do a shout out for FLX Beer Reviews, Dan and Mike. Go check them out. Also, I'd like to shout out the chat, Sam Smalley. Cheers to you, Sam. And also, we also had Dio.
Let's say drunk alone.
First comment.
He's always the first.
So we only had a couple people tonight. But also shout out to Miscellaneous. I know it's been a long night. We did a lot of shows. But I'll let Alex finish us off and do his sign out for tonight. So.
And Legendary Andrew, sorry that you left, but you probably had your situation, maybe your kids or something. Either way, thanks for joining.
Yep.
Thanks for joining, Legendary Andrew, and we'll see you soon. This is Alex, the Beer Master, and we will see you all. Well, let me move this glass because I do not want to break that. This is Alex, Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This sucks. Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.